Okay, now the don'ts. Okay, don't have a volunteer training just to have one. Make sure that you've got specific campaigns or programs or opportunities to plug them into, because that's why a lot of people come to Surfrider, because they want to get involved and they don't know how. So don't let them leave your volunteer training still not knowing how.
Yeah, and this isn't a silver bullet. It's not like you can just say, hey, we're going to host a core volunteer training, and all of a sudden, we're going to have all these volunteers plugged in and ready to go. It takes a lot of work. You have to do the prep work, you have to do the follow-up. So be prepared for that, and that really makes a big difference. Because if you bring, 20, 30, 50 people in the room and then don't follow up within a week or two, they're going to go on to another organization where they can, put in their time and make a difference. So don't just host it for the sake of hosting it. Host it because you guys are ready for it. You're dedicated to do the follow-up and everything. So if one of you guys said, oh yeah, we're going to do this next weekend, we're going to get our chapter involved, that would kind of scare me. Let's let's do the advanced planning and make it as effective as possible.
Don't try and fit too much information into one. If there's like a specific issue that needs more training, hold a separate training for that. And then don't fit a square peg into a round hole. Like, really gauge people's interests and get them plugged in where they want to be plugged in. Don't try and assign people to specific campaigns.
Boom, at the end, explaining what's next. Yeah, and don't talk to the volunteers. As we said a couple times, ask them what interests them. Why are they out here? Things along those lines. And Lindsay said you'll get some surprising answers.
And then this one should go without saying, but you'd be surprised. Stay positive. Don't talk about how much time you spend on Surfrider stuff and
I'm tired of going and lugging that beach
really
cleanup
need
stuff
some
around.
help.
Don't sound desperate.
Really talk about the opportunity for leadership. Something that we were discussing at lunch is the LA chapter has found that with the economic downturn, we've had a lot of people really want to plug themselves in. So this is a really good time to get people that are not just wanting to spend a couple hours here or there, but they're out of a job, they're looking for ways to expand their knowledge, get involved, be leaders. So this is a really good time to take advantage of that and give somebody that opportunity to take on something they may have never done before. They're reinventing themselves, or they just need something to do. So take advantage of that. Okay, almost done. ChapterNet has San Diego's presentation that they actually use, and we'll put LA's presentation up there, which has a little bit more of the educational background. And then also our agendas, so that you can just kind of see, like, we designate the exact materials we'll need and who's on what, and the kind of time allotments that we give for each thing. And then here's something that is a little bit related, but not really. We show this at our trainings. Can you click on this? But it's also a tool for us. Maybe somebody's going to do a beach cleanup and they weren't able to attend the core volunteer training, or because we can only have it 1 or 3 times a year and we need people to be knowledgeable in between then. We have this that we can just send out via email.